These are 5 incredible facts about Napoleon. Number 1. At the young age of 26, he had attained the rank of army general. Born in 1769 on the Corsican island, graduated from the military school of Paris in 1785, at the age of 16, after he put down a revolt in the Tuileries Gardens in Paris on October 5, 1795. He was appointed general in charge of Paris 3 weeks later. After his successful military campaigns in Italy, Egypt, and Syria, Napoleon staged a coup on November 9, 1799, aiming to conclude the French Revolution while also preserving its legacies. 5 years later, on the 2nd of December 1804, he crowned himself emperor at the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, and continued to be the supreme ruler until 1814. Number 2. Without firing a single shot, he regained control of France. In April 1814, facing Europe's mightiest armies, Napoleon Bonaparte was forced to abdicate and was exiled to the small island of Elba. With the arrival of the Bourbon family, Louis XVIII became France's new king. However, Napoleon was determined, and after only a year on Elba, he made his way back to Paris in 1815 without fighting a single battle. He had seized control of France once again. Unfortunately, he would be defeated a month later and forced to abdicate for a second time, this time being exiled to the island of St. Helena. There he died in 1821, and in 1840, his remains were taken to the Invalides in Paris to be laid to rest. Number 3. He emerged victorious in the vast majority of his battles. Riding the wave of French Revolutionary Wars, Napoleon contended with 7 distinct coalitions over 2 decades. Prior to his eventual defeat at Waterloo in 1815, possessing military prowess, he triumphed in 44 out of 51 conflicts he had to wage. The Battle of Austerlitz, fought against the forces of Alexander I, Tsar of Russia, and Francis II, Emperor of Austria, on December 2, 1805, remains a source of legend. It was a resounding success for Napoleon. Nevertheless, the last battle Napoleon faced was his ultimate defeat, with his army being trounced by the armies of the United Kingdom and Prussia on June 18, 1815 at the Battle of Waterloo. Number 4. He sold 20% of its territory to the United States for just $380 million. In 1803, Napoleon sold more than 800,000 square miles of territory to the United States of America at a rate of 3 cents per acre, amounting to a total price of $15 million, or $381 million today. In need of funds for his attempted invasion of Great Britain, and realizing after the failed expedition in the country of Haiti that France would never be able to have an empire in America, Napoleon made the decision to sell a territory that he feared would remain beyond his complete control or yield any benefits. Upon receiving Jefferson's offer to purchase New Orleans, Napoleon countered with a proposal that eventually led to the Louisiana Purchase and opened up new frontiers for America in the West. Number 5. The cause of his death remains unknown. Napoleon's death has been an ongoing source of speculation and mystery, with many theories presented as to its cause. Arsenic was discovered in his liver, leading some to believe that he was poisoned, whereas others think it may have been caused by a stomach cancer, a hereditary condition in his family. In spite of everything, Napoleon remains one of the most iconic figures in history.